We've all watched hundreds of videos, listened to countless advice, but somehow the procrastination never leaves. It doesn't matter if you put your phone in a different room or write all your thoughts on a piece of paper. Somehow, there's always something else to distract you. It's your brain's creative way of making you procrastinate without you feeling like it's your fault. You sit at your desk and start thinking of all the other things you could be doing instead of studying or work. Instead of working out, you start thinking whether you should do it right now or whether you should do it later. And in seconds, the thought turns into whether you should do it or not in the first place. Just like that, another day passes and you deciding whether you should do something or not. In reality, it's not your phone, your mood, or anything else. It's just your brain making you believe that you don't have time or you don't want to do something, even when it's important. But how do we actually stop procrastination? The answer is very simple. Stop thinking. If you look at your day, most of our time is spent doing nothing or doing minimal tasks. But somehow we still never have enough energy or time to do things that are important or require more time. The only thing to stop procrastination, stay consistent, be productive, and disciplined is just do it. It sounds very simple, but most of the times the most simplest things are the most effective in our life. Instead of thinking about doing an action, whether you should do it now, whether you should do it later, whether you should do it like this, whether you should change your clothes, whether you should do this, whether you should shower, whether you should cook, whether you should eat or not, the most effective way is to do it the moment you remember it. This way, you're not wasting any time procrastinating or thinking about doing the task. Instead, you just remember it and then you do it immediately. And before you realize it, it's already done. Instead of thinking about a task or doing a task again and again, you should just do it immediately and get done with it. This way, you'll be able to carry on with the rest of your day without worrying about doing that task. Doing this, you'll feel way more productive and you'll see how many more things you are doing in every single day without even realizing. Because the more time you spend on thinking about doing a task, the lesser time you have to do that task in reality. Instead of lying in your bed and thinking whether you should get up or not, just get up the moment you open your eyes. Unfortunately, there is no way around this. If you want to get rid of procrastination, be productive, stay consistent and disciplined, and do all your tasks on time. In fact, do additional tasks without even thinking about them. This is the only way. Just do it immediately. Waste no time thinking. Get up and do that task immediately, the moment you remember, because it's now or never. This reminds me of a very good quote. Thinking about doing the task isn't doing the task. Making a schedule to do the task isn't doing the task. Watching someone else do the task isn't doing the task. Thinking about yourself doing the task isn't doing the task. And just like that, it keeps going and says at the end of the day, the only thing that's doing the task is doing that task. So instead of thinking, planning, or, just wasting your time thinking about that task, do it immediately. This is the only way you can actually get the most out of your day without even feeling tired or exhausted or burnt out. Because the only reason why you feel burnt out is because you've been thinking about it too much. The lesser you think, the more you get done. So the next time you remember to do something, do it immediately. Do it right away. Because procrastination is a signal of protection from your brain. Your brain is wired and designed to protect you from things that could harm you. By sitting and thinking about doing something and the circumstances of doing that task, you should just get up and do it. Because this way you train your brain to taking risks, doing it immediately, and tell your brain in a way that it's not harmful, it's not gonna harm you. This way your brain does not see it as harmful anymore. In fact, it sees it as an opportunity to get more tasks done. It's a way to rewire your brain by doing things immediately as soon as you remember them, because this way your brain doesn't see it as a threat anymore. In fact, it sees it as an opportunity to get more done. I hope it helps. I'll see you in the next one. Now go do the task you've been thinking about.